let's recap on escaping side control from the bottom. If you weren't here for this mesocycle, this is Henry Aiken's system. So Carl's on top, side control. Really depends on his hand positioning. Common position is cross-face underhook. I'm probably not going to go for the underhook escape if he's this, but a lot of the times when we were playing the system, especially from attacking wise, this was better because now Carl's arm is in the front position. Take it back a step. Anytime Carl is the cross face on the underhook, for him like to attack the Americana, this arm has to come around. So he has to do more things. So it makes sense if you can pin someone from this position, then it's going to be a lot easier to attack this arm. So from here, our main escape was the underhook escape and getting to the knees. So if Carl's tight here, I'll just put my hand on my belly, do a couple of little bumps. So now I've really double unders. And as a bridge, I am shrimping onto my side, but if I'm perpendicular to Carl, he'll just flop me out again. My goal is to get on my side. His goal is to keep me flat where he can put weight in me. So the detail was, not only am I bridging into him, I am shrimping to get parallel. Does that make sense? As if I'm a north-south bottom. So if Carl drives into me now to flatten me out without changing his angle, look, I'm fine here. But he can walk this way and then flatten me out. Ooh. So from the position, back again. We looked at, I can bump, bridge, and shrimp at an angle. Now if I feel him moving this way, my left hand just goes there, and as he moves, I can keep him at that angle. Now he can go the other way, and if he does go, I kick out, and I'm getting to my knees to face him. We already addressed all this. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole, but let's just say Carl's on me again. My goal is to get to my knees. So we're here. I've made a wedge with the near side arm, left underhook's there. If it's not, I put my hand on the belly, do a few bumps. So I bridge into him, but as I shrimp, my goal is to get parallel to him. Now from there, Carl's putting weight on me, but he can't flat me out unless he changes his angle, and my hand will be here to monitor that. To come up, put weight on me, bro, I just go flat, and then I pull myself up into the single leg. Once I'm here, it depends on what Carl's doing. We're going to keep it really simple. I just find the knee, find the shin, put him down to pass. One more time on that. If you haven't done that before, guys, I would probably concentrate on that. It's probably going to be more worthwhile. So from our position, if he's tight with his right arm, I put my hand on the belly. I'll do a slight bump. And then I bridge into him, I cut that angle so I'm parallel. Then I just go flat, and then I pull myself up. If Carl puts his leg up, it's a different move, but we're going to keep it simple. Find this, put him down. Okay, Carl's on the bottom. Let's address how to deal with that. So, I've pinned him in control 1. Carl gets the underhook, bridges and cuts an angle, and we end up here freeze. Okay, so from this position, first thing is he's going to take me down. So we want to be sprawling first. He's got control of my right leg. I'm going to put my right hip on his left shoulder just by driving in. See the way my knee's off the mat? That puts a lot of pressure on his grip. That makes sense, yeah? And now from there, my free right hand is going to put a whizzer, an overhook on underneath Carl's left arm, and my left hand is going to push in his head, and I grab my own wrist. So I'm here. Okay? From there, I'm going to put the inside of my left knee over my left hand, and then my right hand grabs my own thigh. So I'm physically pinching Carl's head between my knees. This frees up my hand. After I sprawl, I'll tilt him. I'm just falling onto my left hip because he's connected to me. Where I go, he goes, and my left hand controls my base. He still has that grip, so now I'm moving to side control, and I pin him with my right shoulder. Now it depends on what this arm's doing. If it's in the middle, I'm going straight into my Darce. Notice the way my right arm is already there. And now from that position, bolt cutter, connect his chin to his chest. Elbow replaces, find my bicep, bring my shoulder over his shoulder. And now just put weight on him. Let's look at that again. Curls and bottom. So, he'll want to get his left hand on his belly, and now he starts to bump and shrimp to get parallel. If he stays, just turn on the other side, anytime he stays here, I just have to lift my knees to flatten him out. So when he shrimps, he wants to cut an angle. Yeah, just perfect. Notice the way he's here, and now he's went flat, and now he's got his head on the inside. Just taking it back a step. When you're going for the single or the double leg, you'll always want your head on the inside. If his head's on the outside, it's guillotine time. Yeah? So anytime anyone goes for the single leg, I'm always saying, is their head here or is their head here? Okay. If he's here, I don't want this knee down. He's just going to take me down straight away. So this foot comes up, my right hand digs under, and I can put the back of my hand on his head, support it with my left and grab my own wrist, and I'm still putting weight on him. I'm still sprawling on that shoulder. From there, I'm just going to bring my inside of my left knee over my left hand, and I just put his head between my knees and pinch. Now I can find my thigh, because I want a hand. When I tilt him, I don't want to fall over. So I just tilt them, they end up here, and then I'm moving to north-south, or sorry, side control. It depends on where his arm is. I feel I've got the bite, so I'm just moving this way and locking in my head and arm again. If this arm is on the inside, it's Darce. We've already covered this. So I'll just get that bolt cutter position, bring his chin into his chest, find my bicep. I have connection. Shoulder comes over, and I just put weight on him. So, card turns into me, cuts an angle, we end up here. First thing is, foot comes up, sprawl, put all the weight on that shoulder, keep your grip, bro. So we're here, hand comes under, and I just make that connection. Once I cover my left hand with the inside of my knee, I just get his head between my legs and pinch. Once I'm there, I find that, which frees up this hand. Now I'm connected to him. Just by me tilting this way, the car's falling over, and then I move here. Now sometimes his arm will be on the outside. Darce is hard to get from there. So you just make that connection and keep weight on him. He'll want to come to his knees, and when he does, we're straight into arm and guillotine, which we've already covered from that position. Again. So once we're here, first thing is, I don't want to keep this knee down, he's just going to double leg me. So from there, I just put weight on him, keep your grip. Okay. And then this hand comes under, and I make a grip. Once I'm there, knee comes over, pinch, and keep his head between your legs, and just grab your own thigh. Freeze up this hand, just tilt him. Already, Charles getting to his knees, and when he does, I'm coming up. For this shot again. Just go from the side, just fit. Are you on your knees? So, from our position, first thing is sprawl back. You know, I cannot keep this second hand in the mat. Right hand's coming around, push down, and I make that grip. So it's this. Once my knee comes over, I find my own thigh, and now I can tilt them over. Already when I feel him coming under, I'm already moving into the arm and guillotine, or the Darce. We've already